Hi, my name is Steven, and I'm a global product lead at Google. I'm excited to talk to you today about Web to App Connect, a new product we're launching in Google Ads that improves your customers' experience and campaign performance. Web to App Connect is our one-stop destination to help you establish in-app conversion measurement, bidding, and to implement deep links that deliver better ad experiences for customers that have your app. We've heard from advertisers that setting up and managing these features usually involves multiple and sometimes complex work streams, especially if you aren't a developer. To help, we centralize these processes to make every step straightforward for you and your team. Before getting started, here's a quick overview of what we'll cover in this video. First, we'll talk about what Web to App Connect is, why we created it, and how it'll help your business. I'll then hand it over to Ritwik, who is one of our product managers. He will dive deeper into the product interface. Second, we'll give an overview of in-app conversion measurement and bidding, and show how Web to App Connect helps you set this up to ensure you're optimizing your campaigns and limiting measurement gaps. Third, we'll dive into deep linking, which is key to delivering a seamless web to app experience for customers. We'll explain how Web to App Connect helps you identify, implement, and fix your deep links so that your customers can easily shop, browse, and check out in your app. Then, we will talk about how to leverage the performance metrics to make strategic short and long-term business decisions. And lastly, we'll share resources and actions you should take today to get started. To start off, let's talk about why we created Web to App Connect and how this will benefit you and your customers. It's clear that apps are an important part of the customer journey, with consumers in more than a dozen markets globally spending over 4 to 5 hours per day in apps. Most consumers are using apps to get things done, and if they download a brand's app, they have high expectations. In fact, 62% of consumers say convenience is the biggest benefit of using apps over websites. And 73% of consumers say it's important for them to see brands prioritize a great app experience for their service. Given consumers' preference for apps, it's important for businesses to invest in delivering a smooth mobile app experience, and doing so has high returns. Retailers that prioritize their app witness strong business results, as app users have higher average order values. One of the most essential ways to deliver a great mobile app experience is by ensuring the web to app experience for your users is seamless. Consumers who already have your app installed have indicated preference for how they want to interact with your brand. So if they see and click on your ad, you should drive them directly to the relevant in-app destination instead of your website. Here, consumers won't have to re-enter already saved personal information or store preferences. This is especially important for retail marketers because 47% of retail app users use apps for quick one-click checkouts. With this seamless experience, customers can easily check out within seconds. Here's what that would look like. Let's say you came across an ad for a pair of shoes that your favorite brand had on sale. You happen to already have that brand's app downloaded on your phone from a previous purchase. You click the ad and are taken to the app where your login, payment details, and shipping preferences are already stored. And all you have to do is hit checkout. Within minutes, you bought yourself a new pair of shoes. This frictionless web to app experience is how consumers expect to shop today. But creating this experience isn't simple. You have to successfully send your web campaign clicks to the correct in-app page and optimize the performance of those clicks. These processes involve multiple tools and steps, specifically implementing deep links and setting up conversion tracking and bidding. And oftentimes, brands run into technical challenges. And that's why we launched Web to App Connect, a one-stop destination that consolidates all these steps into a clear guide for you to implement. It's a tool that will help you keep all these tasks in one place to provide your customers with a seamless web to app experience and help drive better ad performance. Businesses that participate in early testing have seen positive results. For example, Web to App Connect helped fashion retailer Boohoo achieve a 25% increase in revenue with more than 5 times higher conversion rate when driving users to their app versus their mobile website, and a 33% higher return on ad spend. Now Ritwik will walk you through the Web to App Connect interface and how to use it to unlock its benefits.
Hi, my name is Ritwik and I'm a product manager at Google. Web to App Connect is organized into 3 sections to make the implementation process smooth. The Performance Overview card, which contains key success metrics, app conversion tracking and bidding, and deep linking. Following these steps will help you deliver a seamless web to app experience for your customers and achieve 3 key benefits. You'll be able to drive users to relevant in-app content, boost web campaign performance, and accurately measure the value of your app conversions. Within sections 2 and 3, there are a couple of steps to set you up for success. We'll start with the in-app conversion tracking and bidding section, which involves setting up two deeply connected processes: measuring in-app conversion actions, and then optimizing and bidding on those actions using a smart bidding bid strategy. In-app conversion measurement involves identifying and measuring events where your users are converting, whether that be when they make an in-app purchase, sign up, or any other valuable in-app action. Bidding for Web2App Connect enables you to optimize campaign performance on the basis of select in-app conversion actions. It also requires you to choose a smart bidding bid strategy, which would maximize conversions or conversion value. Setting up in-app conversion measurement and bidding ensures that any app landing clicks and conversions are measured. These processes will limit your measurement gaps, optimize campaign performance, and inform your marketing strategy to drive better business results. Web2App Connect breaks these two processes into 4 easy-to-follow steps: 2 for in-app conversion events and 2 for bidding. For in-app conversion events, first, you need to implement an SDK in your app and link your ads account. Doing this will allow your app to talk to the ads platform so you may import conversion actions and begin measuring campaign performance. Secondly, you'll import those in-app conversion actions to your Google Ads account. Now, let's walk through what this looks like. To begin, click Get Started for implementing an SDK and linking your ads account, and you'll see this side panel. When implementing an SDK in your app, Google supports several options to measure your conversions, including Google Analytics for Firebase and third-party analytics sources. Whether you're using Firebase or a third-party analytics source as your measurement solution, Web2App Connect has the resources to help you easily link your ads and SDK accounts and import your conversions. All you have to do is click on Manage and Link to successfully add your SDK. You can see in this example that there are currently 0 linked accounts. This will update once you complete account linking. You'll also have the option of turning on auto tagging. This is an essential feature to track conversions on your website on all browsers and import conversion data from Google Analytics for Firebase and other external sources. This will allow you to see how effectively your ad clicks lead to valuable customer activity, such as website purchases, phone calls, newsletter signups, and more. Without auto-tagging, you may not be able to properly track and import your conversion data. If you need further support from your team or would like to share the linked resources with them, simply click Send to Teammates. After implementing an SDK and linking your ads account, you'll be able to view and import in-app conversion actions to this account. This takes us to the next step: importing in-app conversion actions. Clicking on Get Started will show this side panel, which displays all the details regarding your apps, the analytics provider for each, the platform they exist on, and the number of conversion actions. Here, you'll be able to hover over these table headers to reveal tooltips, which will provide more details on what the headers mean. These tooltips are embedded throughout Web2App Connect and provide important context as well as additional resources. In this step, you will see the number of conversion actions that have been imported and the amount that are yet to be imported. This will help you fill in those measurement gaps to optimize performance. For example, this advertiser has created 123 in-app Firebase conversion actions, which are now available for import. The advertiser has yet to import any of them. Once you click on Import, Web2App Connect will redirect you to another page within Google Ads to select the exact conversion actions you may import. On the redirected page, you will see further information on your conversion actions, and you'll be able to easily select the ones you'd like to import. Complete this step and return to Web2App Connect to continue the process. You will then see updated data in the Imported Conversion Actions column. Once you have in-app conversion measurements set up and imported to your ads account, you'll be able to bid on these conversion actions to optimize campaign performance. Clicking on Get Started for Bid on In-App Conversions will show you all your unique standard conversion goals with their associated secondary in-app conversion actions. The advertiser in this example has purchases and sign-ups as their conversion goals, but this may vary. For all your secondary in-app conversion actions, you'll also see the conversion source of each, their bidding status, the total number of conversions, the total conversion value, and their respective action optimization status. The secondary in-app conversion action status will appear within the Action Optimization column. This refers to how the conversion action is used toward your campaigns. Secondary conversion actions are used for observation only and do not appear in campaign reporting. So, you'll need to switch these conversion actions from secondary to primary to begin optimizing your campaign performance for your selected campaign bid strategy. These primary conversion actions are used for bidding so long as the corresponding goal is associated with the campaign. Primary conversion actions would also be used in campaign performance reporting. Once you've switched your selected in-app conversion actions to primary, click Save to begin optimizing campaign performance for your selected bid strategy. Lastly, the final step in this app conversion measurement section is to ensure you adopt a smart bidding bid strategy. Clicking on Get Started will show a similar side panel that displays each of your campaigns and their respective campaign type, mobile cost, mobile conversion count, and current bid strategy. This is why we recommend adopting a smart bidding bid strategy. Smart bidding learns from data from all of your campaigns to automatically optimize for conversions and conversion value in a cost-effective way. This way, you can focus on other priorities and let Web2App Connect manage your conversions. Just select Edit Bid Strategy and you'll be directed to a campaign settings page where you can choose to optimize for conversions or conversion value. After that, you're all set. Now that we have these fundamental measurement pieces set up, we'll move on to the next section on deep linking, so you can create that frictionless web-to-app experience for your customers and drive conversions more easily on your mobile app. Let's quickly review some basics on deep linking. Deep links are URLs that send mobile device users directly to relevant pages in your installed app rather than your website, promoting a seamless web-to-app experience. For Web2App Connect, we'll be talking about two types of deep links: app links for Android and universal links for iOS. These deep links work with various Google ad formats, including search, shopping, and YouTube ads. Here's an example of how deep links work. Let's say a customer with your app is searching for new shoes on her mobile browser and sees your ad. With deep linking, she will land on the in-app product page and can check out much faster, which improves her experience and drives better campaign performance. In fact, on average, advertisers who have implemented deep linking are seeing over 2 times the uplift in the conversion rate for app landing clicks versus clicks to mobile web. Creating this experience requires collaboration with your technical team, but Web2App Connect provides the resources to make this process as simple as possible. There are 3 stages to effectively implement deep links. First, you must identify deep linking opportunities in your campaigns. Secondly, you should fix any misconfigured deep links if you already have them implemented. And lastly, you should be using deep links in your campaigns, especially the ones you consider a priority. Unlike the conversion tracking and bidding setup section, you can complete these deep linking stages in any order based on your unique needs. Now, let's walk through what these stages exactly look like and when they would be most applicable. Using the Identified Deep Linking Opportunities step is most useful if you're either new to deep links and don't know where to start, or are looking for more deep linking opportunities in your campaigns. Accessing this step will give you a holistic view of how your campaigns are performing. In the top header card of the side panel, you'll be able to see how much deep linking coverage you have, the number of conversions you're missing out on, your spend on non-deep linked URLs, and on deep linked URLs. The first two metrics are the most important here. In this example, the advertiser has a relatively low deep linking coverage at only 9% and has 1 to 4,000 missed conversions. This means they have significant room for improvement, and they can use the data in the next table to help. The chart will show you where your top deep linking opportunities lie across your URLs. For each of the URLs shown in the top conversion opportunities, their respective mobile clicks, costs, and conversions will appear. You'll also see the potential of deep linking via the missed conversions column. Here, you can see that without deep links, the advertiser is driving very few conversions at the moment. However, if they implemented deep links, they could boost their conversion volume significantly. And if you're looking for even more details beyond this chart on Web2App Connect, you can use the Impact Calculator tool, which can be accessed directly on this side panel. The data here is just a snapshot from the tool, but the resource is there if you wish to dig deeper into your data. You're also able to share these resources and data with your teammates. Once you have analyzed your URLs and their conversion volumes and are ready to optimize them, hit Send to Teammates to share these items with your developers and decision makers to help prioritize and streamline the implementation process of the deep links you've identified. Next, using the Fix Implemented Deep Links step is most relevant if you already have deep links. If you have app links, you'll be able to see which of these URLs are misconfigured and learn how to fix them to prevent any reductions in conversions. You'll see the percentage of misconfigured deep links for each of your apps on the Misconfigured Deep Link tab, and the breakdown of the type of errors present. Similar to the last step, the data here is also a snapshot of data pulled from Google's Deep Link Validator tool. So clicking on Validate Deep Links will direct you to the Deep Link Validator tool, which will load the relevant app details highlighting the misconfigured deep links and the exact errors that need to be fixed for that app. This advertiser has quite a few web link and app link errors, so they should click on Validate Deep Links to work towards reducing their misconfigured deep linking percentage to 0. If you want to learn more about the tool, you can access the About the Deep Link Validator resource directly on the side panel. Here again, you can easily share these resources and data with your teammates by clicking on Send to Teammates. For instance, you may share this data with your developer team to fix the issues you've identified to ultimately reduce your misconfigured deep links percentage and improve the app experience for your users. Lastly, the Use Deep Links in your top campaigns step is applicable whether or not you're already using deep links in your web campaigns. More specifically, you should use the step if you already have deep links in your web campaigns that are performing well and you'd like to maximize their usage, or you have newly implemented deep links for high traffic pages that have yet to be used in web campaigns. Clicking Get Started will show you this side panel that will have each deep link opportunity, their associated operating system, number of web campaigns, and mobile cost and conversions. You can preview the relevant app page associated with the listed deep links by clicking on the view icon next to each deep link URL and scanning the QR code that appears on the screen. This will allow you to test these deep links before using them in a web campaign. Once you feel confident about the deep links and the pages they direct users to, you can immediately create a web campaign using that deep link by clicking on Create Campaign. Once you have all the correct conversion tracking, bidding, and deep linking setups in place, you'll have a clearer understanding and better look into the results you're driving. You'll be able to see the key performance metrics being driven from establishing in-app conversion measurement and bidding, and deep linking in the main performance overview card. The key metrics shown here are your app conversion rate, your web conversion rate, the number of missed conversions you have, your deep linking coverage, and your biddable app conversion coverage. You'll also be able to toggle the date range to look at your data in a specific window. In this example, it's set to 30 days, but you can choose between other time windows such as 1, 14, and 45 days. In this example, you can see that the advertiser has partially implemented Web2App Connect. They have set up some of their conversion tracking and bidding processes, and they have implemented some deep links. While they have a 65.8% deep link coverage, they have a large number of conversions they are missing out on. Fully implementing Web2App Connect will help them improve their performance overview metrics. Thank you for joining me today. Now I'll pass it back to Stephen.
We hope you found this tutorial helpful and are ready to use Web2App Connect to set up in-app conversion measurement, bidding, and deep linking into your campaigns. To briefly summarize, delivering a seamless web-to-app experience is fundamental to boosting business performance. But we know that connecting web and app is a complex process that involves many technical resources and support. To remove these barriers and make the implementation process smooth, Web2App Connect centralizes in-app conversion measurement, bidding, and deep linking processes by providing a clear step-by-step guide with resources embedded throughout. You can learn more about Web2App Connect and how to get started by reaching out to your account manager and visiting the Web2App Connect Help Center hub. Your developer teams can also refer to our Play Console Deep Links Help Center page, our Android developers blog, and our Deep Links Crash Course video series for more information. Thank you for joining, and look out for additional updates from us over the coming months.